Welcome to my channel. This channel demonstrates self-love and positivity, and today I'm doing a video for you guys about monitoring spirits. I hope it's not all over the place, but yeah, recently a lot has been happening with me, and usually people like take a break from YouTube because of like bad things happening to them, you know, like trying to recover or going through depression, all of that. But it's actually been the complete opposite for me. I have had a lot of good happen to me this last year, literally like exactly a year from last year. I have had like crazy things happening, you know, that are good. And so yeah, I just wanted to come on here because I wouldn't say I had a glow up, but I would say it's like it's a glow up in a different way. Like glow up as far as like changing your mindset and your mentality, and then just being able to achieve everything that you have wanted to. I'm gonna do a separate video on it, but yeah, I think the last video I mentioned that I was pregnant, had my baby early and then I actually did get married as well. So yeah, your girl's married. And all of that happened within the last year. So had a baby, got married, got a new job. A lot of things have been happening. So anyway, this kind of is relevant to the whole monitoring spirits energy, okay? Because for some reason the term monitoring spirits have been like coming my way, and I'm not sure why. Excuse my drink, like having a reflection. The term monitoring spirits has been having like its impact in my life, and it's made me kind of pay attention to people more, just because when good things start happening to you, you don't really know if people are like actually happy for you, and it's like, who cares? Like, it's your happiness. You don't really need to depend or have it depend on other people's opinions for you. And so yeah, monitoring spirits, okay? One thing about monitoring spirits, this is just kind of like an informative video, just so you guys have this information, because it's real, and I personally feel the energy of monitoring spirits, and so it's very, very odd right now for me. So yes, the first thing you need to know about monitoring spirits is that people who are monitoring spirits are not always enemies. They're not always your enemies. Sometimes they are people who are close to you. Most of the time they're people who are close to you. And I'm gonna equivalent it to bitterness, okay? So bitterness is like, from my experience and what I've been experiencing, is people they're happy for you, but they're not as happy for you as you would want them to be, if that makes any sense. And what made me kind of center in on, you know, people not being happy for you and like kind of being bitter is like, I've recently had moments where I needed people to show up for me and they didn't, okay? Personally, I'm not gonna say everyone is the same as me, but when you have a monitoring spirit who watches everything you do, right, online, they might check in on you here and there, but when it's time to show up for certain events, when it's time to show up for like you and your health, for like a lot of different things, they're not really there, especially when they have that information from you. You know, like personally, I feel as though I am a very caring individual, and I want to know what's going on in my friends and family's lives. And I get it, like we all should be like self-centered and like focused on what we have going on in order to level up. But we're all connected in this world, and if we don't wish well upon other people, then it's just gonna make you more miserable, you know? Like, I wish well on other people because I know that if my friends are not doing well, that's gonna affect me, because I want my friends doing well at the end of the day. I don't want anyone coming to me and saying, you know, this has been an issue, that has been an issue, and like, you just don't want your friends and family hurting, right? So yeah, I've been feeling a lot of bitterness between some people that I know, and they don't have to like openly say it, but some of the comments that they make, or just their lack of presence with like news that I share, is has been very odd to me. I don't expect the world to freaking drop and say, oh my gosh, you got married, oh my gosh, you got a baby, oh, da, 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 you know, but I do expect, you know, people that I've known like for a very long time, at the very least, to show up for me when there are special moments happening in my life. I just feel like it's really important for you to show up for people regardless of what you have going on, even if it's just a like, hey, I got a gift, drop it off, congratulations, right? If you are doing things that shows like I'm not a priority in your life by any means, I'm the type of person where I'm just gonna leave you alone. I'll leave you alone. I'm not gonna take it 100% personal, because it is kind of like, damn, you know. But bitterness, pay attention to the bitter people in your life that won't really be there for you, like to the level that you expect, right? Number 2, with monitoring spirits, I would say most of the time it's a projection of their insecurities, right? So if you have someone or people around you that envy you for something specific that they don't have, then they're essentially like not wanting what's best for you, and that could be kind of dangerous, because projection is like very, very bad. I would say like it's similar to like, oh, the thief of joy is like comparing yourself, and I would say that a lot of projection when it comes to like, oh, she has a happy life, oh this, oh that, it's a reflection of people not being happy with their own life or not being happy within themselves. So just be careful of that. I would just say lastly, with monitoring spirits, there's a way to have people around you that you know want what's best for you. And personally, the steps that I'm taking to make sure that I don't have monitoring spirits in my life is creating distance, like in a healthy way. I'm starting to like pay more attention to the way that people have treated me, because we don't forget how someone has made us feel. And so personally for me, I felt a lot of frustration, a lot of confusion when it came to people not showing up for me in my personal life. And so I've taken a step back, asking myself like, okay, who is here for me? Who really does want to see me do well? Who has showed up for me? Who have I showed up for? And who allows for me to be my most authentic self without me feeling judged? And also, like, a lot of people have different priorities, so that's another thing as well. Like, who has a priority for me right now? And I don't know, just creating that distance between people that you feel are monitoring spirits that might want to see you do well. We're not even talking about strangers. We'll just say monitoring spirits with the people that you know. Keeping those people around who want to see you do well, who have good energy, who allow for you to be your true authentic self, and you don't have to like go the extra mile for, like, you just automatically want to show up for them. And something that I've learned is that no matter what someone says, if someone doesn't show up for you and if someone doesn't do certain things for you, it's because you're not a part of that crowd that they go above and beyond for. And that's a harsh reality, but like, it's the truth. Like, they don't show up for you because they don't really care about you to that degree. And that's what I have learned, and I'm not taking it personal. Like, do you? If family is all you want to focus on right now, or if like there's people in your lives that you care more about, that's perfectly fine with me. But don't try to act like you care when in reality you're kind of just like, I'm an afterthought to you. Okay, so you're gonna be an afterthought to me, and that's okay. Like, we don't have to make it seem like it is something different. So just be careful with monitoring spirits, okay? Protect your energy from them. Make sure that you're aware of those people who are bitter, and create space, okay? Create space between monitoring spirits and yourself so that you remain at a higher level mentally, physically, emotionally, okay? And that's all I have for you guys. I hope that made a little bit of sense. And protect yourself, protect your energy, okay? Have a good day.